File number 001, status, declassified. The F-35 is the most expensive weapon system ever built. Not in American history, in human history. $2 trillion over its lifetime. Here's what most people get wrong about that number. The shocking part isn't how much it costs to build. It's that the bill keeps growing, every single year. And the jet is being flown less, not more. This is what's actually inside the file. The F-35 Lightning II is a single-engine stealth fighter built by Lockheed Martin. It comes in 3 versions, one for the Air Force, one for the Marines that can land vertically, and one built to take off from aircraft carriers. On paper, it's one of the most advanced aircraft ever made. Stealth coating to avoid radar, a sensor system that fuses data from everything around it, and a helmet that lets the pilot effectively see through the aircraft. But here's where the story turns. The program started in the 1990s. The first flight was 2006, and almost immediately, 2 problems appeared that have never fully gone away: cost and reliability. According to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, the federal watchdog that audits this program every year, the cost to simply operate and maintain the fleet has risen from $1.1 trillion estimated in 2018 to roughly $1.6 trillion by 2024. That's a 44% increase in the maintenance bill alone in 6 years. And the reason isn't just inflation. The GAO points to a heavy reliance on contractors, a chronic shortage of spare parts, and reliability problems that mean the jet spends more time being repaired than planned. Here's the number that really tells the story. Mission capable rate. The percentage of time a jet is actually ready to fly its mission. The target was 80%. In 2023, the most common version of the F-35 sat at around 52%. A $2 trillion fleet, available about half the time it's supposed to be. Now, the F-35 isn't only an American jet. It's flown by a list of allied nations, the UK, Australia, Japan, Israel, and others, which is part of why the program is so politically hard to cancel. Too many countries, too many jobs, too many contracts, spread across too many places. And that's the part worth understanding. A program this size isn't just a jet, it's an economic structure. Lockheed Martin builds it, but thousands of smaller suppliers across dozens of states and countries depend on it. Canceling it isn't a military decision, it's a political and economic one. The Pentagon now plans to fly the F-35 all the way through 2088. That's the decision that pushed the lifetime estimate past $2 trillion. Not a new disaster, just a longer timeline, multiplied by costs that refuse to come down. To put $2 trillion in perspective, it's more than the entire annual economy of most countries on Earth, spent on one weapon system over its life. And the contractor at the center of it, Lockheed Martin, has been paid hundreds of millions in performance incentives over the years, payments meant to improve readiness. According to the GAO, those incentives largely didn't achieve their goal. Now, here's where analyst BB7 has a theory. And to be clear, this is speculation, not a confirmed fact. Officially, the F-35's rising cost is explained by inflation, spare parts, and a longer service life. All true, but here's what doesn't quite add up to me. Every year, the watchdog publishes recommendations. Year after year, most of them go unimplemented, around 70% by the GAO's own count. A program that genuinely wanted to cut costs would implement the cost-cutting recommendations. So either the system is too tangled to fix, or, and this is just a question, there are enough people benefiting from the bill staying high that nobody with the power to change it actually wants to. I can't prove that. Nobody can, from the outside. But it's the question the official explanations never seem to answer directly. File closed. For now. The F-35 will likely keep flying, keep costing, and keep getting audited for another 60 years. Next file. The $13 billion warship the Navy can't fully use yet. Subscribe before it's declassified.